Hola, ¿cómo están? Yo me llamo Catherine.
Yo me llamo Lexi. Y yo me llamo Cornel.
Y hoy vamos a leer la historia de Amelia Bedelia. Sí, este cuento va a ser muy divertido, entonces esperemos que se queden hasta el final para que lo disfruten con nosotros.
Pero ella tiene unas cosas de hacer y son un poco raras.
Ok, vamos a ver. Dice: Oh, Amelia Bedelia, you're afraid to your work, and I can't be here. But I made a list for you. You do just what the list says, said Mrs. Rogers. Mrs. Rogers got into the car with Mr. Rogers. They drove away.
With their dog, Robbie.
My, what nice folks. I'm going to like working here, said Amelia Bedelia.
You got to guess. They were really mean in the engine.
Amelia Bedelia went inside. Such a grand house. This must be rich folks. But I must get to work. Here I stand just looking at me.
Well, one is really normal. She needs to change the towels. The color, not cutting them.
And me with a whole list of things to do. Amelia Bedelia stood there a minute longer. I think I'll make them a surprise for them. I'll make lemon mango pie. I do make some good pies. So Amelia Bedelia went into the kitchen. She put a little bit of this and a pinch of that into a bowl. She mixed and she rolled. Soon her pie was ready to go into the oven. There, said Amelia Bedelia, that's done. Now let's see what the list says. Amelia Bedelia read, change the towels in the green bathroom.
Wow, wow.
Amelia Bedelia found the green towels. The green bathroom. Those towels are very nice. Why change them, she thought. Then Amelia Bedelia remembered what Mrs. Rogers had said. She must do just what the list told her. Well, all right.
No, don't cut it, no.
said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia got some scissors. She snipped a little here.
Those are really sharp.
And a little there, and she changed those towels. There, said Amelia Bedelia. She looked at her list again. Dust the furniture. Did you ever hear it tell such a silly thing? At my house, we undust the furniture.
Dust.
But to each his own way. Amelia Bedelia took one last look at the bathroom. She saw a big box with the words dusting powder on it. Well, look at that, a special powder to dust with, exclaimed Amelia Bedelia. So Amelia Bedelia dusts the furniture. That should be dusty enough. My, how nice it smells. Draw the drapes when the sun comes in, read Amelia Bedelia. She looked up. The sun was coming in. Amelia Bedelia looked at the list again. Draw the drapes. That's what it says. I'm not much of a hand at drawing, but I'll try. So Amelia Bedelia sat right down and she drew those drapes. Amelia Bedelia marked off about the drapes. Now what? Put the lights out when you finish in the living room. Amelia Bedelia thought about this a minute. She switched off the lights, then she carefully unscrewed each bulb.
She do that.
And Amelia Bedelia put the lights out. So those things need to be aired out too, just like pillows and babies. Oh, I do have a lot to learn.
Okay.
My pie, exclaimed Amelia Bedelia. She hurried to the kitchen. Just right, she said. She took the pie out of the oven and put it on the table to cool. Then she looked at the list. Measure 2 cups of rice. That's nice, said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia found 2 cups. She filled them with rice, and Amelia Bedelia measured that rice. Amelia Bedelia laughed. These folks don't want me to do funny things. Then she poured the rice back into the container. Now Lily says, the meat market will deliver a steak and chicken. Please trim the fat and before you put the steak in the icebox.
What?
And please dress the chicken.
Dress the chicken? No! Don't dress the chicken!
When the maid arrived, Amelia Bedelia opened the bag.
Please don't dress the chicken.
She looked at the steak for a long time. Yes, she said, that would do nicely.
Don't dress the chicken!
Amelia Bedelia got some lace and bits of ribbon. And Amelia
Please
Bedelia
don't dress the chicken.
trimmed that fat before she put the steak in the icebox.
But chicken is really yummy. How could she do that? I wish those folks were doing that.
Now I must dress the chicken. I wonder if she wants a chicken or a chicken.
Chicken?
Said Amelia
Come
Bedelia.
on. This girl is wrong.
Amelia Bedelia went right to work.
Something.
She's reading what the list says. Soon the chicken was finished. Amelia Bedelia heard the door open. The folks are back, she said. She rushed.
Please don't see the chicken. Please don't see the towels. Please don't see anything.
She rushed out to meet them. Amelia Bedelia, why are the light bulbs outside? Asked Mr. Rogers. The list just said to put the lights out, said Amelia Bedelia. It didn't say to bring them back in. Oh, I do hope they didn't get our air too long. Amelia Bedelia, the sun will fade the furniture. I asked you to draw the drapes, said Mrs. Rogers. I did, see?
I did, see?
Said Amelia Bedelia. She held up her picture.
Please don't see the chicken.
Then Mrs. Rogers. Then Mrs. Rogers saw the furniture. The furniture, she cried.
The furniture!
Did I dust it well enough? Asked Amelia Bedelia. That's such nice dusting powder. Mrs. Rogers went to wash his hands. I say, he called. These are very unusual towels. Mrs. Rogers dashed into the bathroom. Oh, my best towels, she said.
My best towels, she said.
Didn't I change them enough?
Did I clean them enough?
Asked Amelia Bedelia. Mrs. Rogers went into the kitchen. I'll cook the dinner. Where is the rice? I asked you to measure. I put it back into the container. But I remember, it measured 4.5 inches, said Amelia Bedelia. Was the meat delivered? Asked Mrs. Rogers. Yes, said Amelia Bedelia. I trimmed the fat just like you said. It does look nice. Mrs. Rogers rushed into the icebox. She opened it. Lace, ribbons, oh dear, says Mrs. Rogers. The chicken! You dressed the chicken! Asked Mrs. Rogers.
No.
Yes, and I found the nicest box to put him in, said Amelia Bedelia. Box? Exclaimed Mrs. Rogers. Mrs. Rogers tore over to the box. She lifted the lid, and there they lay the chicken. And he was just as dressed as he could be.
I don't want to hear this anymore. Don't say the chicken.
Mrs. Rogers was angry. She was very angry. She opened her mouth. Mrs. Rogers meant to tell Amelia Bedelia she was fired. But before she could get the words out, Mr. Rogers put something in her mouth. It was so good, Mrs. Rogers forgot about being angry. Lemon mango pie, she exclaimed. I made it to surprise you, said Amelia Bedelia happily. So right then and there, Mrs. and Mr. Rogers decided that Amelia Bedelia must stay. And so she did. Mr. Rogers learned to say, undust the furniture, unlight the lights, close the drapes, and things like that. Mr. Rogers didn't care if Amelia Bedelia trimmed all of his steaks with lace. All he cared about,
making pie.
was having her there to make lemon mango pie. Yeah, it is really delicious, huh? Well, I hope you really like her book. And keep watching her videos. Give us a like.
And eat more pie. Subscribe. Eat more pie.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. I hope you get a cherry on top of your pie.